Hi dear students, in this video I am going to talk about concentration terms, that is known as reactions in solutions. This is the 8th part of chapter Some Basic Concepts of Chemistry. Reactions in solutions, known as concentration terms. Generally, students, if you are conducting a reaction between two reactants A plus B, which gives rise to C plus D, right? Assume that this is a product, required product is C. Then if it is A is a solid, B is also solid. If you do direct mixing of solids, it is not a perfect mixing. The reaction will not complete, right? 100% of the reaction it won't complete, because direct mixing of the solids, it is not possible. Perfect mixing is not possible. Then what we will take is these two solids we will take in some solvent. Some medium is required for the reaction. Generally, how we will choose a solvent is, any one of the reactant or the product should not react with the solvent, and both the reactants, if it is two or more, all the reactants should be dissolved in the solvent, and the required product should form a precipitate. It should not dissolve in the solvent. Like that we will choose. For most of the reactions, if it is possible, we will take a water as a solvent. It is cheaper, we know. Okay, sometimes water we cannot use because it may react with any one of the reactants or the products. In that case, we will use a solvent, different solvents, organic solvents like ethyl alcohol, methyl alcohol, toluene, acetone, like that we can use. That is depending upon the type of reaction, we can choose a solvent. So anyway, for a reaction, so definitely some medium or the solvent is required. So for this purpose, we should know what is the concentrations of the reactants. So we should learn about the concentration terms, right? So concentration terms, most frequently used concentration terms are weight by weight percentage, weight by weight percentage, weight by volume percentage, weight by volume percentage, molality, which is indicated with the small m, mole fraction generally, which is indicated with the Greek alphabet chi. Okay, generally we will also use x, we are using generally x, right? Weight by weight percentage, weight by volume, molality, which is indicated with the small m, mole fraction, which is indicated with the chi, right? Molarity, fifth one is molarity, which is generally indicated with the capital M. Parts per million, ppm, is known as parts per million. It is generally used for the very low concentration. Okay, this is generally used for the low concentrations. Very low concentration case, we will use a parts per million. And normality, which is indicated with the capital N, right? Students, there is mainly 7 concentration terms are there: weight by weight percentage, weight by volume, molality, which is indicated with the small m, mole fraction with the chi or x, y also it will be represented, molarity, parts per million, that is used for the low concentrations, very small concentrations and normality. So let us start discussing one by one, starting with the weight by weight percentage. Dear students, generally in a solution two components are present, that is called as a binary solution, right? So in the syllabus we have only binary solution. Two component homogeneous mixture is called as a binary solution. One of the component is called as a solute, other component is called as a solvent, other component is called as a solvent, right? Starting of the chapter we have discussed that how to decide the solute and the solvent, right? And here first let us start with the weight by weight percentage. Weight by weight percentage. So weight by weight percentage is mass of the solute divided by total mass of the solution, multiplied by 100. So weight by weight percentage is mass of the solute divided by total mass of the solution multiplied by 100. For example, students, if it is given as 40% NaOH, 40% weight by weight NaOH is given, aqueous solution. So that means 40 grams of NaOH is present in 100 grams of solution. Students, in the concentration terms, the concentration term which includes a volume term in it, that is a temperature dependent. If there is no volume term, here weight by weight percentage, mass of the solute divided by total mass of the solution, both the terms or mass terms are involved. So the weight by weight percentage is independent of the temperature, right? So we can write here in the note, that is the concentration term which includes volume in it is temperature dependent. So here weight by weight percentage is independent of temperature, right? So let us discuss about the next concentration term. Next concentration term is weight by volume percentage. Weight by volume percentage is equal to mass of the solute divided by volume of the solution into 100. Students, here volume term is present in this concentration term, that is weight by volume. So it will depend on the temperature, because even for the liquids, if there is a change in temperature, there is a volume change, there is a change in the volume. So that's why this will depend on the temperature, right? For example, if it is given as 32% weight by volume HCl aqueous solution is given. What does it means is 32 grams of HCl is present in 100 ml of solution. So here the weight by volume percentage is, it will depend on the temperature, right? Next concentration term is molality. Molality, which is indicated with the small m. Molality is defined as the number of moles of solute per 1 kg of solvent. 1 kg of the solvent. So formula we can write it as molality is equal to number of moles of the solute divided by weight of solvent in kilogram. Students, for example, weight of the solvent is in grams, then molality formula is number of moles of the solute divided by weight of solvent in grams, multiplied by 1000, because when we are converting the weight of the solvent, if it is in grams, to convert into the kilograms, divide by 1000, that 1 by 1000, the 1000 will come in the numerator, right? So this concentration term molality also independent of temperature. Molality is independent of temperature because there is no volume term in the molality formula, right? So it is independent of temperature. Let us take one question for the molality. Students, let us take one question. Calculate molality of 40% weight by weight, 40% weight by weight aqueous NaOH solution, aqueous NaOH solution. Students, when 40% weight by weight is given, 40% weight by weight means that is 40 grams of NaOH is present in 100 grams of solution, 100 grams of solution, right? So then for the molality formula, molality is equal to number of moles of the solute divided by weight of the solvent, if it is in grams, multiplied by 1000. This is a formula to calculate molality small m, right? Yes, students, weight of the solution is known because when they have given it as 40% weight by weight, 40 grams of NaOH is present in 100 grams of the solution. Then in the molality formula, we want the weight of the solvent. So let us calculate that weight of the solvent. Weight of the solvent in grams we will get. So weight of the solution minus weight of the solute, that is 100 is the weight of the solution, 100 grams is the weight of the solution, weight of the solute is 40. So weight of the solvent is 60 grams we are getting, 60 grams. Then number of moles of solute, number of moles of solute is given weight, that is 40 grams divided by the molecular weight of NaOH also, it is 40. So the number of moles of solute is 1. So in the molality formula, m is equal to number of moles of the solute divided by weight of the solvent is 60 into 1000, right? So number of moles of the solute divided by weight of the solvent in grams multiplied by 1000, right? So here simplified, 0 0 gets cancelled. So 6 1s are 6. So it will becomes as 40. Okay, 6 1s are 6, 40. So then 6 6 are 36. Again it will becomes as 40. So 6 6 are, so 16.67 we will get. Molality is 16.67. We can call it as a molal. Molality is called as a molal, right? Let us discuss about the next concentration term. Students, fourth concentration term is mole fraction. Mole fraction is indicated with the X. Mole fraction is indicated with the X. Let us take a binary solution in which solute is A, solvent is B. Solute is A, solvent is B. Number of moles of solute is Na. Number of moles of solvent is Nb. Students, then mole fraction of XA is the number of moles of the component A, that is Na by total number of moles, Na plus Nb. Similarly, the mole fraction of B is Nb by Na plus Nb. Na plus Nb. Let us take the sum of mole fractions. XA plus XB is equal to Na by Na plus Nb plus Nb by Na plus Nb. Here LCM is Na plus Nb. In the numerator also we will get Na plus Nb. Na plus Nb. So XA plus XB is equal to Na plus Nb. Na plus Nb will get cancelled. We are getting it as a 1. So that means sum of mole fractions in a solution is unity. That means that is equal to 1. Sum of mole fractions in a solution is unity. That means that is equal to 1. If 3 components are there, then XA plus XB plus XC is equal to 1. Sum of the mole fractions is equal to unity. So students, one more relation, that is XA by XB also, it is important for us. Students, let us take XA by XB, right? XA by XB is equal to XA value is Na by Na plus Nb. XB value is Nb by Na plus Nb. So bottom fraction will be reversed, then we will get Na by Na plus Nb multiplied by Na plus Nb by Nb. We will get Na plus Nb will get cancelled. So XA by XB is equal to Na by Nb. That means students, whenever there is Na by Nb is required, we can substitute that with the XA by XB. If XA by XB is required, then we can also substitute as Na by Nb. But XA is equal to Na, XB is equal to Nb, like that we cannot substitute all the times. But the ratio, it is the same. XA by XB is equal to same as a Na by Nb. In the relation, that is the relation between mole fraction and molality, in that it is useful. Let us do that now, right? So relation between mole fraction and molality. Mole fraction and molality, small m. Students, molality, we can write it as molality. Here a solution we are taking, a solution in which solute is A, solvent is B. Solute is A, solvent is B. Molality, small m, is equal to number of moles of A by weight of the B, if it is in grams, multiplied by 1000. This is a formula, right? Then we need the relation between mole fraction and molality, right? Then students, here that WB, that is for the number of moles of the B, you take number of moles of the B is equal to weight of the B divided by molecular weight of the B, right? Number of moles is equal to given weight divided by molecular weight. So this implies WB is equal to NB into MB. Okay, by transferring MB to this side, then WB is equal to NB into MB. Let us substitute this in this expression, right? So molality is equal to NA by WB place I will write it as NB into MB multiplied by 1000, right? Students, here NA by NB is here, so that can be replaced with the XA by XB. Molality is equal to XA by XB into MB. MB is the molecular weight of the solvent into 1000. This is a relation between mole fraction and molality. Student, in the next class we will continue our discussion with the one numerical based on this relation, and then remaining concentration terms we will discuss. Thanks for watching.